until you have to put something up, I guess.
Well, we're going to be changing it because I got a lot to put up.
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Welcome to live, everybody. Tonight's a very good live tonight. Let you all remember respect is given, respect is earned, respect is received. That's how we hold our lives. We respectfully hold the lives to take care of information being put out. And the information you're going to see tonight, yeah, it's going to piss you off even more. But I have resolve for some of the things that may tick you off tonight.
Gonna be good and juicy. Hey, Manders.
Hey guys.
Hi, Anders.
Hey, dear. Oh, Manders, I forgot to tag you in my
Yeah,
video. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Dang it.
it's
I'm so
okay.
sorry. I meant to. I was like, now I remember that I forgot you. I was like, who am I forgetting?
Give you this time, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry. Hey, everybody.
Everybody, Justin here.
Hey, Brenda.
Things are shopping.
Well, Stacy, I can tell you this right now. She's going to want to get her shopping sprees in right now. Because the info I'm going to be putting up is one that's not going to make her happy.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yep. Oh, let me just say for the
Should we
record,
invite her?
allforone has been working his fanny off on this. So, for everybody.
And yes, phone calls had been made today.
Mm-hmm.
Ones that are not going to make her happy at all.
Yeah, I can't wait.
No.
Not in
No,
for less.
Amber.
Should we
Hi,
invite
Amber.
her?
How you doing, dear?
Hi.
Hey, Amber.
Okay,
Hi.
back me up. Hello.
I'm just making sure we get everybody up here that wants to get up. There's Fern.
Oh, y'all.
Please. Oh, hi.
Hey,
Hi,
Fern.
Lemonade or Sam. Hopefully I get that right. Okay. You want to let's go? Let's go. uh, so this live's called about timelines. Timelines are important to everyone, especially when you remember where they all start. So we're going to change up the boxes for right now.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the beginning of the month. When Kim first started pleading and asking for money for the beginning of the month. Okay, thanks for the screenshot. I don't think that's it. This be it. No, that's not it. I had the very first shot when she started begging on 12/2, and she was asking for, yep, I think this is it. Nope, that's not it. Dang it. I have the screenshot. So 12/2, okay? 12/2, she started begging for groceries. I think this.
Are you talking about this month?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Clarify for everybody.
So let me go find that picture. I have it. Trust me, I have it. I don't put up false information and false pictures.
Troll, get up here. I see you down there in the chat.
That's not it.
Oh, Jeff, you've got your first stop hating from Nate.
From who?
Nate,
Well, Nate can come up in a box if he wants to turn around and prove points and facts. No.
Legally, of course.
Yeah, come on up. Come on up. This is why we can't have nice things, because I had that screenshot. Anyways, I have the screenshot. And it was provided by a very wonderful person who does awareness themselves. I think nope, that's not it.
oh, Jeff, somebody, Mimi Tutu said she started begging for 300 for rent on Thanksgiving.
Right. But on December, well, we'll just say we'll go with, because I have the screenshot. I got to find it.
Nate requested.
Did he? Okay.
Somebody said he did.
I'll get him in. See what he has to say.
Yeah. Hello, Nate.
Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
Good. I don't even really know this woman. I just thought you guys were giving her shit for no reason.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I have seen her. I do follow her because I have seen her pop up on my screen, but I didn't know she was bad.
okay. Well, we can suggest if you sit in this live, he's about to go over a timeline of everything.
And I was able to find her. I got blocked on one account, then I had to go in on another. So, of course, I couldn't say anything. But I did call her out on the first account saying, didn't you have surgery and you didn't let that heal? And I immediately got blocked.
Imagine that.
Mm-hmm. And then for any of you, I'm trying to think if there was one more. Well, everybody knows Tim is back, right? Everybody saw about Tim. I don't know if there's, yeah. So I think that's all I have. I don't have like receipts, so I don't want to be saying anything that I shouldn't say. I don't want to be speculating, but yes, CJ, a news story or angle. And anybody who is new to this community or to the chat, that is a very common ploy with them. They will start with one story, and that story just snowballs downhill into eventually all claiming the C word, and nothing pisses us off more than people who lie about something so horrible.
Yes. Which this one has done too. So
Yes.
for y'all that don't know.
I found the picture. I just got to find it in the folder now.
Oh my gosh, I thought you had this organized.
I do. I do. There it is. There it is. Okay, got it. Boom. So, remember December 2nd, 2024. Yes, Swiss was asking for $102. That's interesting, Kim. $102. And if memory serves me correct, that was when she was asking for groceries. Yeah. So that's step one. Let's go to step two. Then, miraculously and mysteriously, she needed money for, what was that? Rent.
Yeah.
Rent. And that picture starts right in here. Oh, no. She dropped it down. That's right. I'm trying to work on the gradual dropping of it. She needed rent, and that was partly here, where she needed 800 and some odd dollars. She needed. Then she turned around and dropped it down to, it got down to 743. Yeah, right there. 743 it got dropped down to. Now, I'd have to go back and check the dates on this, but it gradually started coming down. Then she turned around and made a mistake and stated that it was too high and that she needed to break it up and cut it down some and chop it up and make it into a little guacamole. And she took it down just a hair, whereas she turned around and started cutting down even more on the amounts. She got down to 743 and then dropped. Yeah, here's the next picture when she had 743 up. And this went down through and from December 2nd until now, it dropped. And it continuously kept on dropping. Then, yeah, here's December 8th, where she turned around and she wanted to go hot shopping. She was getting herself all dollied up because she made a good chunk of money. And December 6th. Sorry. I need to get my glasses on. Yeah, so it just incrementally dropped until she got to a certain point and realized that it was too high. So then she took it down even more to a point where hi Skylar, how you doing, dear?
Hi, loves. How are y'all?
Doing good. Where it dropped down to even more in reference to where where she actually took the amount off of the banner and literally took the banner down after a certain amount of time. I have them all, where they incrementally came down. I don't have them in order. That's my fault. I'll take full blame for that. But it shows a set timeline with Kim each and every time. Then there was that moment in life where a handful of us were able to get up in the boxes and try to help her. And help is not what she needed, because obviously she didn't give a crap. Henceforth, the reason why. My talk and discussion with her in reference to getting her assistance and help was through DMs. And as you can see, I was offering to help. December 3rd, there you go, proof in the pudding, where she needed rental assistance. And I tried to offer her assistance, tried to work with her, try to give her the best possible recourse for jobs and so forth and so on. Tried to give her an actual chance. And this is the end of the conversation once it was done and over with. In DMs. Yeah. She didn't want it. She didn't need help. Here's the thing. She said that she needed help with rental assistance. Oh, hold please. I have pictures. I love receipts with pictures. So she's on rental assistance. Well, HUD, right? We all know this. Yeah. She gets assistance with utilities. Sorry you can't read the chat. I apologize. Yeah, rental assistance with utilities. She doesn't need money. She needs to make phone calls. Oh, and I'll let you all in on my phone calls that I had today. So all she has to do is make phone call. That's it. Oh my goodness, Kimmy Poo. Why have you not reached out to HUD for assistance? They have community service providers that will help with rental assistance, Kimmy. Why do you need to come on a social media app begging for $800 for your rent when you have the assistance right here? And yes, I did get in touch with HUD, and I'll let you all know what they said to me today. Oh, yeah. Here's the receipts that I told you I was going to dig up and find and get and call. That I did. So, all this is with Minnesota State HUD, the actual organization, federal organization in Minnesota. So when that was all found out, I turned around and dug even deeper. Oh, by the way, I'll lead up to that in a moment, but I want to put out something too. Harassment by communication, Kim, is also illegal. So when you reach out to mods, ex-mods, or anybody else by communication via phone or computer, you're committing a crime yourself, because it is considered harassment by communication when you're sitting there pestering them, begging them, asking them, telling them to send you money. Just to let you know, Kim, told you I'd come with receipts and proof and information that people will find pertinent to file against you, which also brings me to other information. Cyberbullying, Kim. Now, this could be twofold. She is right in a sense that in some cases, some people commit cyberbullying by constantly going in and asking, and saying things that were, I would consider and deem not necessary to say to her. However, you ask straight, direct questions, she should be able to give you straight, direct answers. Her mods should not be turning around and blocking and muting people if they're just speaking facts and the truth. But they're doing that because they don't want that truth to come out, because anybody that comes into her life is literally her next victim, which is facts. What she is actually committing is actually a crime itself. So it goes both ways, Kim, just to let you know. The other thing is, too, is IC3 rarely investigates these types of crimes because they are hard to stick. They are hard to prosecute. because you need to have all the information, recordings, and so forth of everything. Now, we all know that when TikTok turns around and records your lives, they don't record what the chat says. They only record what is being verbally said. That's it. So that makes it even more difficult for you, unless you get a screenshot at that time of somebody constantly cyberbullying, which we all know Kim doesn't. Um, there's another one that I want to put up too. This one's an important one because I actually looked up the definition on this one. Not that I needed to, I already knew it.
My box isn't working. I'm gonna come right back.
Okay. Hold, please. Oh, yeah, here it is. I knew I'd find it. Manipulation. Gee, Kim, do you think you fall under that category of what you do when you go live? That definition's awesome. So basically, Kim, you're committing multiple crimes while cyberbullying on the internet. And we all have screenshots for proof. That's not a problem. I mean, I've got plenty of them. Troll Aversion has them. Fern has them. Oh, okay. We'll get into that. So, yeah.
So Skylar's got up down there in her box, just for everybody that happened to hear Kim saying that this wasn't true. That's her $500. She does have a receipt for that, and of course, Kimmy Poo tried to deny that, and then she kept trying to say, "Oh, Skylar said that that happened last night. I mean, last year, last night." Skylar never said last night. Never.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Another part of her trying to cover her butt, but I wanted y'all to see this for Skylar's sake. So that is what Skylar sent her.
Yes, because she came on a live and said that I said it the prior night. I never said prior night because I have common sense, and common sense says look at the picture and there's a date on it.
Exactly. Yes, and then she tried to say, "Oh, well, she blocked out the cash app, and that part's not one of my cash apps." We all know she's got multiple anyway, so I don't know what she thought she was trying to prove. But yeah, just for, so there's a little example for y'all. Receipt for the best. Okay,
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome, dear.
Where am I at? I'm right here. Okay. So, Kim's also that. What? Missed that. Oh, okay. So yeah, she's obviously manipulating people. Now, the night that I ended the live, I got up in the box. And you all probably seen the videos, seen the recordings and so forth. And it took everything I had to be as respectful as I could be to Kim. And when she turned around and started hauling off and screaming and hollering at me, I'm sorry, my emotions got the best of me, and I turned around and started letting her have it double barreled. I didn't care. I didn't care. The women that were in our boxes that work for HUD and Section 8 are professionals. I don't need to see their credentials. I don't care because I trust them. I trust everything that they spoke of because that's who I am. I'm sorry if I'm a person that's, light at heart or whatever, but that was the truth. And I meant every word. I would defend them any which way south. I don't care. She didn't like it because I brought facts. She didn't like it because I brought the truth with receipts. Henceforth, the reason why she turned around and couldn't stand it long enough, and then she turned around and had to turn around and raise her voice and start yelling at me. Notifications is coming in.
Somebody in the comments named Mimi, you said, didn't someone send her 2,000? Yes, that is correct. Someone did send her 2,000.
We're going to get into something else added into that. So, anyways, she was deflecting and gaslighting the whole time, straight through and through. She did not want to turn around and listen to me. She didn't want me to talk because she was under her impression. She thought what she was doing was nothing wrong and that she was right. And I'm like, okay, all right. About time, Trollovision.
Hey, I was here, but when I came in, the panels were full.
Here, it's about time. I know they were. I was wanting you up here. Okay, I'm good.
So,
Showing up, Trollovision. I'm kidding.
so that being said, and I want to reiterate, this live will be held respectful. You don't like it, I'm sorry. You will be asked to see the door. You will get muted for the entire live. So I hold a respectful live. You don't like it, there's the door, like Kim would say. Although I'm not as rude as Kim and block people. You just get the warning and you turn around and you get the mute. So that's all I ask. But anyways, leading up to the booting of me out of Kim's box, she knew I had her up against the ropes. She didn't want to answer any questions. She didn't want to turn around and she became defensive when I asked her what she did with her SSI, and she stated to me that it was none of my business. Well, it is my business when you come on a public app asking for other people's money to help you with your rent because you don't know how to handle your money and your bills, Kim. Because what you're doing is committing felony, theft by deception. I mean, it's all there, written black and white. You are not allowed to come on here for monetary gain. Get that through your head, Kim. If you're watching, any of your mods are watching, straight out. I'm just laying it out for you. She booted me out of the box and that was last.
I just want to let you know, Kim, you got 2 charges coming your way from me.
Oh, I got more than that. Don't worry about that. Yours are gonna just add on to what it's gonna happen to her. So that was done. I figured she'd stay off. She didn't. She came on yesterday. And let me tell you something. From what I saw in that live yesterday, she is by far disgusting, vile, foul. I ain't afraid to hold back. I'd love to say more, but I'm sorry, that's not who I am. But that being said, she turned around and came on live yesterday, was very disgusting, very derogatory and foul. I reported her. I don't care. I reported her right up and down the list for everything. Now, I haven't gone back and checked to see whether or not none of the violations stuck, but it doesn't matter. It still marks the live so that when TikTok's algorithm comes back around, it reads it. It's okay, Demo House. You can still report it. It marks their lives. And what happens is the next time they go live, oh, good. You made a few phone calls too. That's great. When their live comes back around and the algorithm swings around, it picks up that mark on their live so that her violations are going to add up. They did with Carl and they will with her eventually. And I do also want to point out one thing, and this is non-Kimmy Poo related. Oh, Brittany. Yeah, that's the other thing too that I'm getting tired of. Chef Carleon. That's the other thing I'm getting tired too. We're going to start watching for people that are reporting because you're going to see the door real quick, fast, in a hurry. I have a list of people that need to be shown the door, and I haven't gotten to them yet. But anyways, anywho, so what happened with Chef Carleon, his lives were getting nannered so much, so quick, that he was falling under violations as well. Brenda Lee, are you there, dear?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you mind if I drop you? I'd like to
No,
bring
I
friends.
asked. Yeah, no, I asked to drop so somebody else can come up.
Oh, okay. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Um, but that being said, Carl's lies were getting nannered quite a bit, an awful lot. And his lies actually started dropping because they were getting marked and reported. Kim's is eventually going to do that. She's already shadow banned her account. She can't block anybody anymore. The only thing she can do is mute. That's it. Her mods had their hand in that mess because they kept on blocking and muting so many people. Now they're starting to block and mute people that aren't even really saying anything. So her account's going to drop here real soon. It's a matter of time. But I did want to bring up one thing. So I saw a video that somebody posted, and I think it was something Wilma, and it was in reference to Detroit Nike. And let me tell you something. What this person did was genius with them. I would never do it, but what they did, they actually put money on his PayPal account, then reported it to PayPal as if their phone was stolen. And when PayPal found out that it was stolen, they froze his PayPal account, that he couldn't even use it. And that just like blew it, I was like flabbergasted. I'm like, that's it. I mean, as bad as it may sound, I don't want to know who does something like that, but that was genius. Yes, genius. He was so triggered, it wasn't even funny. So now, not only do we know how to put a stop on the cash apps, as bad as it may sound, now we know how to turn around and somewhat put a lock on their PayPals. And shoot, you don't need to tell me anything if I knew about it. Nope, 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 nope. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, this guy. Yep. Bye. He's gone for good. Anyways, moving right along. Show and tell.
Y'all, I'm glad I have a fan in here that keeps wanting to get me out.
So, these documents were provided to me courtesy of a fan favorite and a good friend. These are the actual documents that are provided when you are being in the process of being evicted or to quit. So let's get into the story in reference to making phone calls. So one of the phone calls that I made today was to a certain apartment complex. And the individual that was so nice and so kind to answer the phone today, wouldn't you say they turned around and they made the announcement of what apartments they were, and they were very cordial. Oh, alphabet soup, hold on to your horses. You ready for this? So when they made the announcement welcoming me to the said apartments, it wasn't the voice that was in the video that Kim has, or whoever made that video. That was genius to get the voice on it.
Imagine that.
That voice was completely different. it was not the same person. The other thing is, too, is when Preston asked about Gretchen working there, yeah, Gretchen doesn't work there. So that was all a lie. So that's two lies in one phone call. One, that the voice that was on the other line was not that of Gretchen's. And it is confirmed that they would not know who all is in their complex because I didn't even say any names. And they stated that they don't know of any person that I'm speaking of, but yet I never said any names, which was interesting. So, look, I have the receipts in my mind. There's nothing that I can show as verbal proof because at the time that the call was made, I wasn't able to record it, and that's on me. And you can believe whether or not you want to believe me or not. That's your choice. I know what I heard, and that's that. And when I'm being honest with people that are watching this live, I will be 100%. I will stand on the stack of Bibles on my grandmother's grave that what I heard was not the same voice that Kim was on the phone with. First question that I asked them, I said, "Are you aware of one of your tenants in your facilities?" They said, "What about?" I said, "Are you aware that this person has pets that are not allowed to be in your facility?" This female turned around and said, "No." I said, "Okay." The next question I asked was, "Are you aware this person is under scrutiny by federal agencies?" "No." And with that, she turned around and she said that we're going to let that up to the authorities to investigate. I said, "Okay, that's fair enough." And then we hung up from that call. Yes, it was a quick call because I feel that they're getting multiple calls by the minute. But oh yeah, and that's fine. They can be alerted and watched. So leading up to hold please, I have more show and tell pictures. Oh, by the way, this picture here, I have the entire documents in reference to the evictions. This is the true evictions notice or a notice for potential eviction to occur that you will receive. That's just one copy. It's like 6 pages long. So the 2 white pages that Kimmy Poo has, this is the main page. Okay? And just because it's on red paper doesn't mean squat. She doesn't have any of the other documents associated with those documents at all. In fact, I'll even show you. Because her idea of, you got it. Her idea of a document thinking that it's only 2 pages long is total bullcrap in itself.
Jeff. So
Yes.
Belmont Queen said, "LOL." She said it's not an eviction; it's a lease termination.
Right. It's a lease termination. Uh, See, this is the notice of lease termination. The red copy is the exact same thing, but it's from HUD. This piece of paper is not from HUD, which it should be if she is indeed under HUD housing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw that too. So, but yeah, that's the difference. That document right there, that's all fake. Anybody can print those off any day of the year. There's no statute numbers on there. Nothing. So, I'm just putting it out there. And the other thing is, too, is that she becomes very defensive the very second you talk about this being fake. Why does she need to be defensive if it's not fake? I would sit there and turn around and say, yes, that is a real document. I would not sit there and go, guys, this is a real document. I wouldn't be screaming and hollering at my top of my lungs to try to make a point. Oh, and by the way, we also did have two wonderful individuals in here, Megs, and I forget the other young lady. Both work in Section 8, and the other one works in HUD. And they both confirmed that it is not a legal document. So there you are, beautiful mama. Sorry. My apologies, dear. I'm sorry. They both had turned around and stated that it is indeed not a real document. So now she's broken federal law by printing out fake federal documents from HUD. So go do that now. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to dig into too, hold please. And I do have these documents too as well. So here's the SSI, SSA, SSDI notifications. I did my homework on this. I gotta remember which way I go. Yeah, here it is. Office of the Inspector General. Gee, why are those purple, everybody? Did I go into those links? Did I go into those links and maybe file them out? I don't know. Well, let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey Kim, guess what? I did fill them out. Both of them. Just to let you know. Yeah. With pertinent information that I was able to acquire and have, and in person, I filled out both sides, fraud and scam. Yeah, they're headed off to SSI, just to let you know. What I would suggest, hey, what I wanted to suggest too, when you're doing this, go online to fill them out. Don't make the phone calls. The phone calls, you'll spend 8 hours on the phone waiting to talk to somebody, just to let you all know. Oh, and the other thing is too, yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, Kim. Wow. This is all on that site too as well. Just to let you all know. Take screenshots, do whatever you need. This is the opening page for it when you do SSI and the link to it. And my suggestions would be to go to Minnesota SSI fraud. And it will take you right to the website where you can turn around and file. It'll bring you to this site right here. SSI fraud. And then you go right from there and start filling it out. That's for her SSI. Now, leading up to the SSI, let's get down into the nitty gritty of her SSI. Oh, that's just another definition. Yeah. See, I went through and got references to manipulation, Kim. Something that you should start looking into affording, a dictionary. So,
You're gonna need one.
Yeah.
Oh, publish reports from the Office of the Audit. Gee. Wow. They go in depth too. Let me tell you something. The Office of the Inspector General, they don't F around and find out. They find out quick. Oh, yeah. When it comes to investigations, they'll get on it right away, quick, fast, in a hurry. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, see, look. Gee. Wow.
No.
There you go. That's where you go to report fraud. Gee, look. Wow, it's highlighted in
I'm gonna
blue.
screenshot this.
It's highlighted in blue. Scam awareness. Gee, I think that's what we're all doing. Scam awareness. Your privacy is confidential as well when you go to report. Just to let you all know. All right. So that being said, I got to find the document for HUD. Hold, please. So I made another phone call today.
Don't tell he was busy.
No, that's not it. Dang it. I made a phone call to HUD. They were very nice. HUD's a little easier to get through in some cases. Sometimes it's not. I gotta find it.
Jeff, they're saying that the boxes are blocking everything, but I don't know what we can do about that.
Right.
I don't know, y'all.
Yeah, here's the eviction resources on HUD, by the way. Anyways, this is HUD. Look, speak with a HUD approved counselor. So I made a call today to HUD. HUD gives a heads up and notification to tenants prior to inspections.
That is true.
Well,
That is true.
when I made that phone call today, I sort of may have let it slip out that, yeah, somebody's got animals and pets inside one of the HUD residents that's not allowed to have them. And they might want to turn around and do a quick check on that apartment. I may or may not turn around and been specific on what apartment number was. I can't remember.
Hey, and for the record, you guys, a lot of y'all are like me. I'm more worried about animals sometimes than people. I said, as long as they're taken care of, and I'm hoping that they'll go somewhere because that's what I was worried about. And Jeff does love animals, so he knows.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
He does.
But, yeah. You guys wanted to know about me making them phone calls. I had no problem doing it today. Oh, by the way, I don't have a problem doing it tomorrow to make them follow-up phone calls.
Oh my God, that creepy laugh.
I had to do that laugh. I haven't done that in a long time. But no, I ain't got no problems making phone calls all day long. Kimmy, you kicked me to the curb. I'm no longer your honey. So I'm sorry. I have to make the phone calls that matter the most to the people that do matter the most in this wonderful world. Oh, so that being said, with the evictions and HUD and SSI, I bring to you one other receipt. I have a couple other ones that I'm in the process of gathering too. Oh, HUD said that they're going to look into it. And they may do spot checks on some of the HUD apartments that are in.
They will.
Yeah, in that area. I don't know if I ever gave that apartment number. It's not my fault, okay? The voices in my head told me to do it.
Oh my.
I'm just saying.
You're right.
But now look, straight out truth. I told you all I was done with this crap. I am done seeing these beggars on here. I'm done with them taking advantage of people. I'm done. Time to start knocking them down a notch. You can't work. That's understandable. But if you're able to work like Kim, when she does her physical dances and her movement and she's exercised like she did last night, no, you're going to get called out. Sorry. Straight out. Flat out. Because that apartment could be open for somebody that truly needs it. Yes, cats can be saved. HUD will take care of that. So anyways, that being said, Skylar down in the lower bottom right-hand box has a formal charge filed against Kim, as well as some other individuals. Kim Peters.
I got her for theft by deception and wire fraud.
Nice.
Right. Well, it's
I
going to go
spoke.
even deeper.
I spoke to the other two individuals. They do not even have a TikTok. I'm meeting up with them next week, and we are going to sit down and talk about good old Kim Peters.
Well,
Nice.
so I'm not going to go into names or in depth on this one to protect for privacy to the fact that this individual is in legal talks with their lawyer right now. But would you all like to see in a 3-month time period how much Kimmy Poo, my honey, took this person for a ride?
Y'all are about to.
Now, I'm not going to show any screenshots, but trust me, Brittany has seen them. She's the only other one other than Fallon and a few others that have seen it. We've been asked not to show it for legalities, but I did it on a calculator, the amount of money that was taken in a 3-month time period. You ready for this?
Yeah.
And this, mind you, this is just from one person.
Yep. Y'all, that is legit. On my life, that is legit.
I ran the numbers 3 times.
9,000 or 900?
That is $935, close to $1,000 in a 3-month time period taken by this individual.
One person.
Never returned, never given back. And I got even one better than that. You ready for this? Kim only claimed one of the Cash Apps on, she only claimed it. I guess that's how you say it. Claimed it or taken it. And her rent was already paid for, by the way, just to let you know. So, yeah. But that's okay. Kim still turned around and gets her money. Her SSI. Yeah.
Let's not forget the lady that sent her $2,000.
Yes.
I live in housing. I have a Section 8 voucher. I can show y'all everything. Like, she's lying. I don't understand how. And look, I was dumb. I fell for it. Because I told myself that if I could ever help somebody else the way that I was helped, I would do it. And that's what I did when I sent her the $500. I felt bad for her because she fed me this story that she needed help with rent and she needed help with this sick cat. I fell for it last year. But I have kept my mouth shut because every time I've tried to say something, I get blocked, I get muted, no one wants to talk to me. And then these amazing people popped up on my FYP and actually wanted to listen to me. And I am on. Look, I'm not scared at all.
You want a big box?
Skylar, don't show any of your personal information.
I'm not. You can put me in a big box.
Okay.
This is a housing voucher. So I just want to show you that I am on housing. I don't take it for granted. I do have an amazing, beautiful service dog here that lives with me that my landlord knows all about. I do have a caseworker. She does have a caseworker, no matter if it's Section 8 or HUD.
Skylar, I want to ask you a question. Did you have to show proof for your service animal to the
Yes, I did. Yes,
okay.
Yes, I did.
Well,
that was the only way they would That was the
Right.
only way that they would allow her, because they really don't HUD and Section 8, they really don't want you to have animals, but because I have seizures, they knew that I was getting a service dog. But yeah, like my doctor had to sign off on it, my psychiatrist had to sign off on it. I had to go through all of that just so that my dog could be here with me. So I'm not understanding how she has all these animals, not to mention putting a bird in a Ziploc bag.
Oh, you
Like,
mean the one that was unalived by the cat?
yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. She acts like she can't work. I am on. I don't care who knows. I don't care. I'm on SSI disability because I have seizures. I work from my phone. I work remotely. I work from home. I have 8 different streams of income, and the only time I have ever come on here was talking about my grandmother. That's the only time I've ever been on this app to ask about anything. I have barely nothing in my house. I live on ramen, and I don't care, because guess what? I'm not on here begging nobody for $1.
Grandma
I
sure
can make
does
some.
that.
I can make some bomb ass ramen before I get on this damn app and beg anybody. Anybody? Nah, nah. This is also housing paperwork. This does not have my information anywhere on it, but I just want y'all to see like real housing paperwork. She is on housing. I get that. I don't know if she's on housing. If she is in the housing apartments, she's on HUD.
Right.
If she has a voucher, she found, like, okay, so I have a voucher, so I don't have to just live in the housing apartments. I was able to go find my own house. I have a house. Um it was because of it was based on my income, on what I was approved for. And I don't break the rules. I do what I'm supposed to. Like, I don't understand how she has all these animals. Like I have never seen her. Does she feed her animals?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I've never seen it.
Physically, we
Well,
have not
yeah,
seen her feed them.
hey, with the money she gets on here, she's got plenty of money to buy them food. But oh, Skylar, I was going to tell you. So people are asking in the comments. A few people asked, "Do you want to explain?" They're asking how you had 500 to give her. Do you want to explain that? That's what they're asking. I know I already know, but I didn't know if you want to address that or not. If you don't, that's fine.
What do you mean?
Like they're wondering because you're on HUD and stuff, how you had $500 to spare to give her. That's
When I moved into my house and I was approved for housing, I had $2,200 in my savings account. Just because I'm on HUD or Section 8 or whatever doesn't mean that I don't have a savings account.
exactly.
I felt bad for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I was helped when I was helped when I was at the bottom, and I wanted to help someone out because I said when I could afford it, I would do it. So that's why I did it, because I'm kind. Screw me for being kind. If that's what happens, that's cool. Like, I felt bad. Like, I didn't.
That's what she did.
Yeah, I don't think they're judging you for being anything other than kind. It's more that you're struggling yourself, and
Yeah, I think
somebody
that's looking at
scammed you for money that you really don't have to give to them. You know,
Right. And a year and a half ago, I was in a much better position. But now I'm not in the position that I was in a year and a half ago. And I am having trouble, but that's cool. That's fine. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I
think
just
no, Scholar. I think they were. Yeah, I don't think anybody was asking that ugly. I think they were probably more worried, or the
I'll
fact
probably,
that
if I took it the wrong way, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
we're
yeah,
just
no,
clarifying for you. It's just
Like,
to make you feel better.
I'm so mad that I want to cry. Like, that's how mad I am. Like, I'm not crying because I feel bad. Like, I'm crying because she is doing this to so many people, and it took me a year and a half. The mouth from the south. It took me a year and a half to come up and say something.
But you being here now, you're helping a lot of people. Anybody who's new to this community, there's people that are just like you sitting in here that, were in your position, who they'll pull at the heartstrings because they come on this app. They have no idea what's really going on, you see?
Yeah.
So it's good that you're here and that you're helping to spread the awareness. And I'm sure that you're going to get back what she took from you. And, the community will make sure that we continue to spread the awareness on her.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, you take care of you, and don't give to nobody, girl. I know that sounds so horrible, and we
I'm
try to
not.
be kind.
I'm not. What I do is I actually
Hey, all for one is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Can Aussie the ship come into the box real quick?
Yeah.
I can drop down and have them come up.
Okay. See, this is what's called sharing boxes.
Hey, so I don't know if you can hear me or anything.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So I just wanted to, I'm a service dog handler myself, and I want to make sure that I am explaining correctly to people in the comments, because I've noticed a few things be thrown around. I do study the ADA and make sure that I know my rights when I'm backing this up. So the difference between a service dog and an ESA, for those in the comments, report stating, hey, this would help my mental health. Okay. They don't have any formal training, anything like that. Whereas a service dog or a service horse, which I don't really see those, but they are there, is something that is task trained to aid a disability. It can be used for emotional support. Like if you have anxiety that is affecting your day-to-day life and there is a task that your dog is trained to aid that would count. But I just saw some misinformation being thrown around in the comments, and Skylar explained it pretty perfectly with what they were stating with theirs. I just wanted to make sure, because it gets into a slippery slope when we start talking about Kim and her cats. So I just wanted to explain that. I'm so sorry. That's something I'm very meticulous about.
I'm glad you came up and said something. I'm really glad you did.
Yeah, I mean, I have a service dog at home for autism and psychiatric work. Autism, it's actually one of my special interests to learn about service dogs and the laws surrounding them. So I was just in the comments, I was like, oh, let's correct some things.
Hey, while you're up here, though, that's good questions. Do you believe that Kim's cats are ESA?
I would say yeah.
I would honestly, as much as I do not like him, I do believe that they are ESA. While she does not take the best care of them, just because you have a disability that would qualify for that does not mean you automatically get them, because cats and dogs, animals alike, are still living beings and they are a privilege to have. So
How about this one? How about her bird?
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to jump into that. Because I'm not her doctor, so I wouldn't know. I do believe, though, that she does not take care of her cats and bird enough to qualify for an ESA, if that makes any sense. I do believe that they do help her emotionally. I just don't believe she cares for them enough to utilize that. if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. That fills in a lot of gaps for me.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to jump on and educate on that a little bit. I really do care and have a passion for this. So yeah, I will drop down and Fern can come back up. I just wanted to make sure if you have any questions about service animals or ESA, I know I'm a safe person to reach out. So you can reach out to me on this account or on my main account, which is MythoFetched. I post my service dog on that account. I don't know if Skylar would be okay with you answering any questions, but reach out to handlers for that information because we will tell you how it is.
Yeah, I, in order for me to have her certified to be able to live with me, well, she's had training before me. So when I got her, she was already trained for seizures. So like I have black and white paperwork on my dog that I had to go to the doctor, my psychiatrist, everybody had to sign off on this dog for me to have this dog here because I am on Section 8.
Right. I am, and there is like with service dogs, you can also have more than one service dog.
Right.
And it sounds excessive, but the fact is, sorry, I'm trying to explain this. I get a little bit of anxiety when I'm like,
You're okay. You're okay.
But you can have more than one service dog because one service dog can be task trained to do one thing, whereas another could be task trained to do another. If you have diabetes and you're in a wheelchair, a bigger dog would benefit from pulling, whereas a smaller dog could probably smell for a diabetic alert or a seizure alert or something. If you have it up close, maybe an allergen detection, whereas a bigger dog would benefit from mobility work. So there is times where you would benefit from having multiple different tasks and different dogs. It just really depends.
Wow. I'll tell you what, you certainly educated me tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you, and I believe everybody in the chat appreciates it because, look, it never hurts to get an education out of service animals and so forth. So I appreciate you very much for coming up in the box and letting us all know.
Thank you. You guys are fantastic. Bye.
Bye,
Take
sweetie.
care.
You're
Stay safe.
fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, like I had to go through a whole process. It took me a bit. I've had her I think 5 months now because I had to go through such a long process. But like and like she said, as much as I don't like this person, I do believe that her cats are ESAs for her. I do. I'm not gonna take that away. I'm not a bird person, but I can't get down with putting a bird in a Ziploc bag.
No, oh no, absolutely not. That's horrific.
I'm not a bird person. I'm really not. I don't like anything that has to do with birds unless it's a cardinal. But in a Ziploc bag?
Skylar, I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
And you don't have to answer it. I just want to clarify. So with a certified ESA animal, right? Yes. Isn't there grants to help you pay for the vet care and food for them?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yes.
Okay. But she doesn't, if those are truly ESA cats, she doesn't need money to take them to the vet because they help her with that, correct?
Well, yeah, it's if you are on any kind of like government assistance, there's so much assistance out there for us. I did not know until 2 years ago that I could have my own place. I was homeless, skipping from house to fucking house. And then somebody was like, "Aren't you on disability?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "You can get your own place." And I'm like, "What?" And I did it all by my fucking self with my fucking money. And that's when it's been almost, I don't even know. I'd have to look at the date of that thing.
Lady,
I don't know.
Jay, reach out to me then. We'll work on it together to get you the help you. Okay?
Yes, you can get reduced vet care.
Okay.
Depending on for it to be free is depending on where you go get it. I have not had to pay for anything because I look at my resources now.
Yeah. The reason why I ask is because we have a couple of other scammers on this app who also have quote unquote ESA animals. And when they get, I call it, to their desperate points, they start using the animals as leverage. And so it's an instant problem that the animal has to go to the vet. So I wanted to confirm, I was pretty sure that there were grants and things out there for service animals specifically for vet care. So you definitely helped with that. So thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so let's recap. Kim's got animals. They may or may not be ESA or service animals or what have you, but they may be. We don't know that. She hasn't shown any proof, which to me just tells me that she's full of crap. But the numbers you see on the screen here recap. This is $935, close to $1,000 in a 3-month time period that she has swindled out of an individual that is now in contact with their lawyer. So all I got to say is good luck, Kim. Let me know how that works out for you in that reference. But would you guys like to see one last picture? I know you do. I know you do. And this is proudly presented to you, courtesy of Fern, Trolla, and all the wonderful individuals in that group. So we're talking December, right? December, right? You ready? Oh my goodness! Kimmy! Kimmy! I think you're close to your void of going over what you make on SSI. Oh, by the way, if she makes more on a social media app or any other form of income outside SSI, that's why we make the phone calls that matter, Kitty Pooh. My goodness gracious. Wow. Wow. And feel free to take screenshots. Feel free to take them. Because I'll tell you what, the month ain't over yet, Kimmy Pooh, my honey. And I can almost guarantee you a dime on a dollar, that's exactly why she hasn't been going live. Because she
And
doesn't want the gifts that's going to push her over the edge.
I didn't add the juicer to this list because I don't know where those funds came from. So I do not want to make assumptions because for all I know, she could have had that money or put something out that I don't know. I just know about the blender itself, and then boom, popped up a juicer.
Yeah.
Hey, what about the universe? Is that with the 200?
That's included in the 760.
Oh, 760 plus. Oh, duh. Sorry, blonde moment. Okay.
Confirmed payouts total that we know off of TikTok is the
Gotcha.
$760. Going
Now,
underneath
does that include her subs?
That does not include her subs because I don't know how to do the breakdown of subs yet, and that is the 15th
I've already
of the month,
started
and
looking
she gets
into
about
that.
half.
Yeah, I'll start looking into that. I've already started looking into that with the individuals that go into her live. So how you do it is you tap on the name that says boss, and it'll tell you how much they're paying out in sub fees, just to let you know.
Oh, okay.
So any one of them that goes in there that turns around and has that boss next to their name, oh yeah, you're going to want to tap on them, and that'll give you how much they're making. But then you got to
She's already over her. No, like Kimmy, I'm telling you, girl.
Only for this month so far. This is only up until today's date of money. Just for everybody like mentioning Thanksgiving or anything. This is only for December. From the 1st on.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Somebody's
yeah.
asking,
What's that?
also, somebody's asking in the chat if we could please address the $2,000.
Oh, yeah.
$2,000. Yeah.
I can't. I'll look at those comments whenever he changes the picture because I can't see comments, but I see people highlighting my name.
Yeah, also, for
The donations for rent for $200 is the Cash Apps. $15 is Cash App. $50 is Cash App. They're just confirmed numbers, and I put like who they were from. As far as the 200 for the rent, it came from several different individuals, so I can't pinpoint each of them.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to clarify that.
I'll put that up.
I'm sure there was more cash apps, but we can't really.
We can't.
get all
She
the cash
doesn't
apps.
say the number all the time.
Yeah.
But hey, y'all, can't you? Because this has already been discussed in her live when Offer One was in her box. But the 2,000 she did admit came from a former mod.
Yes.
Well, I do remember when Gator made a comment at one point saying she sent her 1,000, but I don't know.
Yeah,
And
but
I
It
if,
was
if it when I turned around and pressed it on her about the $2,000 is when she
Yeah.
She
stated,
admitted.
so what?
She
Yeah.
admitted it.
Yeah.
she said, so what?
Yeah, she said, so what? She
Yep.
admitted. She admitted.
I wasn't.
whenever
I
we
wasn't
asked.
sure if she was referring to just me with that comment because the live previously, just me had said I sent over about $2,000, and she mentioned that she had repurchased the scooter rentals and stuff. So I'm in my mind, I think that's where Kim was going.
For the Hope, welcome back. Hope's here.
Hey, Hope.
But needless to say, she's going to break her SSI if she hasn't already done it.
She's already done. Like she did. I true. Kim, you can't run from the IRS. Do you know that?
I know, Hope. I
IRS
know you
will.
only paid for the scooter. That's what I was talking about. She mentioned a mod though. So what if my mod gave me money? But I'm just saying, I'm thinking she was referring to you and not somebody else.
We have twofold questions here. Dana, if you do exceed your SSI intake from SSI with monetary money outside SSI, they will do a recalculation in reference to what you're getting in SSI, and it will get reduced. It has already been reduced once.
Yeah, but and you have to pay
yeah.
it back.
Yep.
Right. And to add to that, if you're caught fraudulating the SSA system, she will never get benefits ever again.
Yep. So let her keep getting gifts. And I'm not endorsing anybody to gift this woman because she's foul and just disgusting. But it's only hurting her, henceforth, the reason why she wasn't live at all today. Because she doesn't want to get any additional gifts because she knows it within this month's time period, she's already jacked herself already. SSI is already aware. I made the phone calls and I reported it. So, and as far as the link in her bio, I went back and I'm not going to lie. I went and did some research on my own. What it is NAMI does work in correlation with TikTok, but they utilize third-party companies to run their funds. So I just want to let you all know that. I don't know who they are because they don't specifically state who they run their parties with, third party. But do I trust it? Oh, hell no. Oh, God, no. If I wanted to go to and donate to NAMI, I'd go right to the website. I would not be going to somebody's specific sole bio just to tap on, knowing that they're a scammer. That's the reason, henceforth, I put it in my bio in the resource link tree because I vetted it because it takes you right to their legit website. So just putting that out there.
Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't see who it was. Somebody's asking about her Amazon wish list stuff too. So I don't know if anybody has any info on that.
Well, yeah, I would highly suggest and recommend not to donate or get anything off of that Amazon wish list because that's additional funds. Because see, what's going to happen is she'll get those items. She'll take them and resell them for gift cards through Amazon. Yeah, she took it down. It's no longer up there. So
Yeah, she took it down because she was tired of people going in and purchasing it and sending it to their own homes.
right.
But I know as far as like the wish list, she got like toilet paper, a couple different orders of toilet paper, deodorant, bed sheets, which I haven't seen on the bed since the first time that she got them, because the last ones I seen were butterfly dookie stained.
Big bags of candy.
Yeah, candy my butt. Stop playing, Fern. You know exactly what it is. And
Guys,
some bird stuff for the birds, and her brother got underwear. She got a couple dresses that ended up not fitting her at all. So yeah.
this is what Alicia
Debbie,
said. You said it, Alicia. I didn't. Thank goodness.
Debbie,
Yeah, those were
I
scary.
tried. Debbie, I tried to ask for it back because honestly, like this is why I'm so mad about it. Is it's not even the fact that I gave her money. It's the fact that I gave her money and within 30 seconds she blocked me and my Cash App right after I sent her the money. If she wouldn't have done some shady shit like that, I wouldn't be so pissed off. I missed your name. I know a couple of people are being very, very polite and asking me my pronouns in the comments. I'm she, her. Thank y'all for being respectful. I appreciate it.
Hey, Fern.
Yep.
I just saw our crush come in. Joe Biden's laptop.
Oh God.
Who's that?
The cops.
To my live the other day and was like, "What is this? A single moms club?" And then started being rude.
Oh. Well, don't be rude in my life.
I
You'll either
politely
show
told
respect,
I
get the
politely told
respect, or
them that
use
it
the door.
was.
Oh.
This is a single
Well,
grandma.
like I
Yes,
said,
yes, I did. That's what I sent. That's what I sent her. And literally, I went to send her a comment in her live, and I was blocked out of her live, blocked from her TikTok, and then blocked on Cash App.
Oh wow. Hey Skylar,
Yes.
you're getting questions about what did the cop say the other night. Do you want to?
Yes.
Skylar,
So
Skylar,
I pressed start.
I'm going to have to drop you and come back up.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, look, folks, there's nothing but respect on this app and on this live. If you don't like it, I could show you the door quick, fast, in a hurry.
yeah.
That's all I ask. Okay, there you are.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
Obviously.
So I got her for theft by deception and wire fraud. There's two other people in my county. It's funny. It's funny how things work out. It's funny how the internet works out, Kim. It's funny how the people that need it's funny how the internet works out and the people that need to find each other find each other. Like you're gonna go through so many people, Kim, because we're almost at 600 people right now that we're already telling that you're nothing but a liar. Yeah, it is. It's a both charges I did on her are felonies.
Well,
And my biggest reason why I want to meet up with the other two people is because they don't have TikTok and so they don't have the support that like I have coming on here. So I want to meet up with them and like let them know like your voice is being heard. Like I'm here, like I'm gonna listen to you. I want to hear your story. I want to know the nitty gritty. Like, you know, put it out there because I know they're emotional. I have been for a year and a half.
Yep. Facts. Oh, Kim's in here.
Hi, baby.
Oh,
Hi, baby.
Aww.
This
why
is
would
my
you come
this
back,
is my
Kim?
baby.
Aww.
Why
I
would
love
you
your
come
baby,
back to me,
Skylar.
Kim?
Hi.
You were my honey, and now you're not. Just saying. And Kim
Because
would never got up in a box.
so one of the one of the people that donated did it through PayPal.
Okay.
All right.
The two people here don't know her from TikTok. They know her. They said they know her from Facebook. You're about to knock everything off my desk. Please
Oh.
don't knock. Please, Sapphire
Wait,
Rain.
so
Please
was
don't
she
knock
begging
everything.
on Facebook before she was on TikTok? Because I only
Yes.
started. Oh,
Yep.
Oh, you know, and that's the thing is that Kim can go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's where she started it all.
Kim can go ahead and go on live all she wants. Her idea of defense is done. Kim, you have no defense.
Yeah.
Charges are being filed. Attorneys are being talked to.
I
All I
already
gotta
got.
say is,
I got one today. I'm just letting
yes.
Kim. I'm letting
All,
you know. You better find a good attorney. I'm telling you right now, buddy. I'm telling
because
you.
I'll tell you what, your time is done on TikTok. My
Done.
strongest suggestion would be to slowly float out of this app and be gone. Because your idea of taking money from other people in advantage of SSI and
Yeah,
HUD,
she is. That's why I'm calming down.
no,
I'm
no.
calming down. That's why she
Well,
came in.
Yeah.
oh, it's a pretty baby. Oh, yeah. Well, I got to
What's
do
her
that.
name, Skylar?
I'm
Or
okay.
his?
I'm okay.
Skylar. Is that a girl or a boy? And what's its name?
She's a girl. Her name is Sapphire because she has two blue eyes.
Aw, she's so pretty. Look at her loving her mama.
Oh, my gosh. Beautiful
Oh,
dog.
Thank
she
you.
is. She's so
I'm actually
sweet.
jelly about your dog.
Say,
I
my name is
know.
Sapphire, and you can catch me dancing with my mama on TikTok.
Aw.
She loves to dance.
Oh,
Okay. Here you go, y'all. She's so pretty.
Thank y'all so much.
Girl.
um,
Oh.
so yeah, there you go, ladies and gents.
Are
You
you?
want
Oh
to recap?
no, I'm in Kentucky. I'm originally from Fort Worth, Texas, but I live in Kentucky. Thank y'all so much. I'm so blessed to have her. I'm so blessed. I could not have asked for a better dog.
Yep. Look, you seen proof. Proof's in the pudding. Timeline proof.
I'm okay, y'all. I'm okay.
You seen the SSI information. You seen how much money she's made this month alone, which is over her SSI amount. That doesn't include her subs. Oh, Mexican homie, how you doing, sir?
I have a question.
Yes.
Isn't her sub amount like absolutely out of their amount?
Uh, it depends.
Because there was one that said oh,
$17.99. She has three
Yeah.
tiers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the highest
So
one
it
I've seen
depends.
so far.
Yeah, it depends
crazy.
on what
I would
tier
not.
you want.
I don't even pay that for Netflix. I don't even have Netflix.
But remember, half of that $17.99 gets shaved in half. Half goes to her, half goes to TikTok. But that's what puts her over her legal SSI limit, the amount of money that she's getting.
I see all you Kentucky girls in here.
That's why, and I'm going to follow up with additional phone calls tomorrow, SSI needs to be contacted. Straight out. If she's not going to get off this app, we're going to help her off. Sorry, Kim.
I've never been on the cancel culture, but
Yeah.
this is one that I'm 10 toes down. I'm here.
Yeah, I agree. Look, the writing's on the wall. She's obviously not going to go live, and if she does go live, she's going to lie through her teeth to get support. Her mods are just as clueless as she is. I'm sorry, I'm going to call it as I see it. Is that wrong for me to say that? No, it's not. Because they're only aiding and abetting a felon now.
Yep.
On all levels.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
Yes.
I wanted to remind everybody in the box, make sure that y'all do something well with all these gifts that we're using her for, because we have so many right now. I just wanted to.
And a lot of you all know and have seen that I give gifts back.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up also.
Using her for gifts over here.
Alex Rose mom, I am also, so that's another reason why it makes me mad that she takes such advantage of people. And
there you go. Contact those numbers, those phone numbers. Oh, by the way, thanks a lot, Trollovision. I turned around and I had them today and I forgot to put them up on this screen. That's my fault. Thank you for reminding me to do it. Take screenshots, do whatever you need to do in reference to all that.
That was sent over to me, and it's actually by somebody who is from Minnesota, actually pretty close to Kim, and I guess she gets a CADI waiver or something. And that right there, she is committing fraud. So to plead, that would be the number to reach out to for her county, in particular, for the fraud unit to report her.
The phone numbers are the most important thing. If you can't see them, reach out to me and I'll send them to you somehow, some way. It will be posted in my YouTube account, which is up and active. All videos pertaining to Kimmy. By the way, I loved how I triggered her in that live, and when I was in the box, I called her Kimmy.
Oh yeah.
Kimmy. First off, my name's not Kimmy.
Bud. Yeah.
Well, it would have been better than sitting there saying, "Well, honey."
Well, hold on. You want to yell? I can yell.
Yeah, that was good. Hey, real quick, Skylar.
Yes.
And y'all, because I'm sure this is being recorded, I'm going to make this very clear. You're not in here asking for anything, correct?
No.
Correct. Okay, we're just making that very clear, all right? Because I'm doing this because I want to.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
So, for the record, she didn't ask me for that. I wanted to give that to her because she is such a wonderful person, and I'm so proud of her, and we love her here. That was from me. She did not ask. So, anyway.
Oh, and by the way, yes, Kimmy Pooh and I did break up.
Yes.
We did.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Skylar. You deserve it.
Thank goodness, all for one, because I was about to have a serious intervention with you.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, hold, please.
I thank y'all so much.
Oh, you're always welcome in this live. Where can I find it?
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, even if I can change just one person, I just stop gifting her. Just stop giving her money. Like I'm not even trying to do this. I'm really not. But like my grandma's dying, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to see her before. I don't know if I'm going to be able to say bye. Why? Because I do what I'm supposed to. My bills my bills are paid. The income I get from digital marketing, I have to tell HUD about that. My income from TikTok, which is like 10 cents maybe every other month, I have to turn that in. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's people on here that have real life shit going on and can't get to their family. And she's just over here making all this money. Like, all that money she's made.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing with it, girl? Like, there's people out there that could use that.
Yes.
Why? She'd rather not.
Yeah.
Remember, no, it's all going to come to light. Just remember that. You keep
Yeah.
doing what you're doing.
Look at my end result. I've lost my honey.
I saw that.
But y'all, you know what I was telling All for One today? I said the whole thing with Kim is that we all realize, she's been using people and this app for spending money. It's a game to her. That's all she's using it for. She doesn't have to have it for anything else. We all know that. So
Yep.
this is when y'all wonder where all her money's going. It's her spending money. That's her blowing money. That's it. Yeah, and shares with her brother. There, Bill. Yeah, that's it. So.
Oh, and the screenshots and the videos of her donating toys. No, sorry, I don't buy that for a minute. I want to see a receipt or some form of tax receipt showing that you donated those toys.
Hey, Kimmy, I'm going to try to help you out real quick. You better go get your ass an EIN real quick. Real quick, honey. That's what you got to have. You trying to be on SSI, you trying to be on disability, you trying to be on this and you trying to be on that, and somebody else outside is living in a fucking tent because you lie.
Especially in North Carolina.
Lie. Like, you know how many people are homeless down here underneath the bridge by my house? Would love to be living in that apartment and would abide by the fucking rules.
Yep. But that's okay. She can go ahead and keep stealing and taking money the rest of this month because you know what? SSI is aware of you, Kim.
I'm telling you, next month, I got goosebumps. Next month, y'all gonna see a change. I'm telling you. There's enough of us. There is enough of us if we come together. And I want to tell y'all something right now. If there's anybody in this live that was me 3 days ago, and you're scared to reach out to anybody, you can reach out to me.
Yep.
You can reach out. I can tell you right now, anybody in these boxes, you can reach out to any of us. And they did not attack me. They wanted to talk to me. They wanted me to tell my side of the story. They wanted me to get it out there. And they're the ones that convinced me to press charges. And I did on live. I had to get off the live, but and
we were so proud of you. I was so glad you did
that. She met the right one. Stop it. Don't do that. Don't keep y'all's money. Don't do that, please.
Yeah, but see, the thing is you got to realize, Skylar, everybody on this live are genuine souls that care about you, care about what you went through, care about what's happening and what's going on in life. Whereas Kim, when she got that TikTok universe, that was about the fakest gratifying moment in her life. Because she didn't truly mean that. She wanted it. You don't ask for it.
Exactly.
That's all I got to say about that.
I just wanted to ask Lady J if she was enjoying the show, if she learned a lot, or how she's feeling. Is she okay? I know you're in here, ma'am.
And who is this Lady J?
Lady J. She is a Kimmy supporter.
Oh.
Look, Lady J, I'm not going to judge you. I would never do that. But I would strongly suggest she's going to go over SSI. She's already over her SSI.
Yeah, Lady J did say that she gifted. She just said it down in the chat.
Well, and that's fine.
I have to admit,
There's nothing wrong to admit that.
I did it too. There's nothing wrong with that. I did it to get her attention because I knew that she wasn't going to see my comment. And every
Right.
time I would go in her lives, I would get muted. So then finally, I was like, this is the only way I'm going to be able to get her attention. And I sent her roses. I did the same thing. Like, if there's anybody in these comments that just you feel dumb and scared and you don't know what to do and you don't know who to talk to, like reach out to me. Like I gave everybody in here the other night my Snapchat and I will drop it again. I'm not scared to. Like if there's other people out there.
Well,
Hey,
Lady J, I say
Amber, can I
thank you
drop you real quick?
for saying that, and that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Ellen.
Hey, so there are 9 current people in here right now that go into Kim's chat like Lady J. And Lady J, I'm only bringing your name up because we're currently talking about you. But, you know, going in the chat, you've been there since February. Mad Hatter, you've been around since March. The people that are in here go in and periodically. And Nate, if you're still in here, March 7th, you went in, started gifting, and then you came in here kind of with a chip on your shoulder. And everyone was very gracious and wants to answer your questions and anything that anybody has. Um, the problem is not the gifting. The problem is when you go into a chat, you need to read the room and look around what's going on before you just start throwing gifts. And then when you get messages and you say, thank you, oh, this is terrible, it's awful what she's done, blah, 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 and then turn around and go back and do it again. That's just enabling the bad behavior. And that's why Kim continues to do it. So if there's
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you. Somebody said Tiffany is Kim's cousin. Who's Tiffany?
No, I want to squash that rumor right
That's
now.
false information.
Okay.
It's false information. I know who Kim's cousin is. It's not the same Tiffany. It's not even the same TikTok account. So don't go harassing Kim's cousin and dragging her into this. She wants
I
nothing
don't
to
even
do.
know who her cousin is, so I'm okay with that. But Lady J, I just want to put it out to you that I'm glad you're here. We hold no disrespect or anything towards anybody. You're more than welcome to come up in a box if you would like to talk. And there will be no disrespect if you do come up into a box, because if there is, they're gone. It's plain and simple. Everybody knows that I hold respectful lives. That's all I ask. You want respect, you're going to get it. But you got to give it to get it.
I'm just glad that you were here and you were listening. That's why I addressed you, because I wanted to make sure. And she said she sure can, so that's awesome. Like, I have absolutely nothing. Like, I just wanted to bring it to her to see if she, because I just know her from Kim so much. I wanted to see if she learned anything today, like with what we went over,
Tyler, I'm going to drop you temporarily if that's all right with you, dear.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mary Jo. You're amazing too.
And, the most important thing is, I don't want you guys to think that, anybody is being bullied, because the truth is not bullying. And I hate whenever I get a message and they tell me to go mind my business, and which is fine, but then they come back to me and then they want to be all sweet and nice, and come to find out it's because Kim blocked them. Don't stay over there. If you get blocked because Kim showed her true colors to you, then stay over there. Don't come back and want to buddy up with me and kick it with us. I'm going to kick it with the loyal people that have been around and stood by my side and reposted Fern and Trollovision and All for One's lives and videos and have been faithful. It's not right to everybody else who goes in there and gets blocked because they tell Kim to stop lying.
random
Hi, Lady J.
random insert in here. Dr. Now and others are fighting over you, Fallon. Dr. Now said you are his celebrity crush. And
Oh,
then now we got the other guys going get back saying no, she's mine. So just watch out for them DMs.
all right. My mouth is big enough to go around for everybody. I'm a smart ass to everybody, so I got it. I got enough attitude.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
Lady J.
I did at first. I did at first. I did gift her at first, but I didn't know anything about who Kim was. I was fairly new to TikTok to begin with. My daughter showed me about it maybe a year ago. I don't know. I might have started gifting her at the beginning of the year, so I'm not quite sure about when. But yes, I did, and I went into her lives sometime after that and said some things to her, and she blocked me,
Wow.
and that was pretty much it. I still go into her lives and watch her. I actually have a page like you guys do, but it's really tiny page. And I had also recorded that interaction that she had with you the other day about calling her Kimmy and that. So,
Look, it took
yeah, no,
everything I had to be as respectful as I could be.
yeah. See, I'm a single mom of a 17-year-old, and I work part time. I'm trying to get Social Security disability because I have a very bad back problems, and I actually have anxiety and bipolar. So, some of the things that Kim has, I have, but I surely don't act like the way she does. And I would never, ever put a Cash App on here because because I actually work my butt off because I work with 12 2-year-olds every single day. It's not easy, but
Right.
my bills are paid, even if I have to rob Peter to pay Paul. So,
Well,
but
and the
yeah, it was
huge
my
part of your
fault to
family.
not doing any type of research on her. I didn't even know what Reddit was until somebody explained it to me. So,
We appreciate
yeah,
you coming up, Lady J.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And you're always
you're
welcome
welcome.
into a box if you want to turn around and join up into the live. Now, this is
I
not
kind of,
by any means bashing, showing body shaming, or anything like that. That's not what I will ever condone and have on this platform. So I want to lay it out straight, flat, and the truth.
yeah,
21. So, but what I think is what she's doing is
I
wrong.
kind of say that too because sometimes oh,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know my connection's kind of bad,
Oh.
but I might not like Kim. Sorry, my connection's kind of bad, but you know, I don't like Kim, but when people do start body shaming, I think that is totally wrong because I'm a bigger person, but she's on Ozempic. I'm on Zepbound, and I actually lost 50 pounds in 4 months. So I don't like anybody who body shames.
Right.
I don't like Kim, but I don't want body shaming. That's just wrong.
Right.
So
Good for you, girl, and congratulations on your weight loss.
yeah, and I'm going at it nice and strong. It's hard, but I'm doing it.
Right.
So,
Well,
but
the
yeah,
thing
no,
is, were you aware that she's been committing felonies?
I was not actually. I was not.
Yeah.
Up to recently, up until like I started watching your lives more and more, then I was like, what are they talking about? So I started to watch your videos and that, and I was like, oh, that reminds me of a few other creators on this, you know.
uh,
So, but
well,
not
she's
until
committed
recently.
theft by deception, wire fraud. Um, she's stealing from a SSI, which I'll be honest with you, that one really gets under my skin. When she lied about her having cancer, that really made my blood boil because my father is battling stage 4 cancer himself.
Yeah,
And
my uncle. Yeah,
she doesn't want us to bring that information up because she thinks
Kim's
it's an
live,
attack.
just so everybody's aware. Kim has rose.
yeah. The whole cancer thing kind of makes me upset too because
Turtle soup.
my father has cancer. I had two of my relatives pass away 2 days apart from each other. My uncle just got part of his jaw taken out and they took half his tongue out.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Sorry.
So cancer thing runs deep with me, and that really, really, really upsets me. So yeah, that's
Oh,
just
and Jeff, can I address something real quick? So a lot of people are commenting on the Ozempic, and I just want to reiterate this one. So I am a type 1. I am on Ozempic because I have to be for my blood sugar levels to stay normal. But let me tell you right now, no way she's on Ozempic, because anybody in here that is on it knows you are not hungry at
hungry.
all. You have to make yourself eat. And the way she sits and
That's
puts her face, no way. She's not on
that's
Ozempic.
true. That is very
Face the whole time she was live, and that was just when she was live. No
I'm
way.
telling you though, I think that she suffered the same side effects that most do when they up the Ozempic dose for pre-diabetics. Like remember how I told you, Britt, I started on the low dose and I was fine, and then when they increased the dose, it was like a gastric uproar that I just like could not handle.
Yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
that that's what happened to her because I went back and watched her lives, and I noticed that she was using the bathroom a lot, like excessive. So
yeah.
I
It's
bet you when that happened, she stopped.
but you know
You
what,
guys,
Manners? You
you
know
guys
what,
reading
too?
the
When you're,
chat? Are you reading the
huh, but
chat?
Zepbound can make you give really. Zepbound makes me have really bad stomach pains, and it makes me very nauseous.
But here's the
So
other thing, guys, that could be, even though she's going to the bathroom a lot, when your blood sugars are high, you constantly have to pee all the time. So that could be another reason why we don't know, but I'm just telling you, with the
like
way she's,
Yeah, I agree, Brett.
yeah, I
I
mean,
have a friend who actually died from diabetes. He lost both his legs first, and then
oh,
he passed away.
excuse me. See, that's,
Oh,
yeah, because I'm on the pump and I'm a pretty bad type 1. So thank God above, I have not had any of those issues, but
Yeah, my aunt just recently got diagnosed with diabetes, and her daughter really has to help her because I think last year for Mother's Day we all went out to eat, and her daughter looked at her and said, "You can't eat that." And her mom looked at her. It was, I don't know if you guys know what kneecaps are.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
she looked at her daughter and licked it and said, "I'm eating it."
Oh,
So,
wow.
you know,
It sounds
Yeah.
like
yeah.
Kim's gifts are suspended on that one account, so she's
Yeah,
going to
she's on
emotional.
emotional disturbed, aka Squidward 5546, because her gifts are suspended on Swiss.
She's on Squidward. Okay, I have to jump out of here and go watch her. I don't know about y'all. I've got to see what she's saying. I'm
Yeah,
nosy like
I'm
Yeah.
intrigued now.
No disrespect. All for one, I'm gonna pop over there myself.
No, that's okay.
yeah.
All right, thank you.
All
I'll
right.
see you guys soon. Love you.
Take
All
care.
right. All right. Yeah, Jeff, I'm jumping over there. But
Yeah, I
hey,
think.
hold on.
All right, will do. Look,
Okay.
I'm gonna wrap this
Love
live
y'all.
up. Lady J, you're more than welcome to come in the live anytime or holding one. Doesn't matter who for.
Oh, she's gone, they said.
Sorry, I'm here. My daughter had to speak with me for a moment.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, I learned my lesson with that. Yeah, and the thing is, now I now I need my money. You know,
Yeah,
I
your
work
money
hard,
is your
invested in
money.
myself,
Right, not Kim's money. Kim doesn't need any money. She gets more than enough through her SSI. And
and here I'm
which,
struggling because
yeah,
my
and
daughters.
look, I'm gonna break this down to smaller boxes real quick because I want to see if I can do this. No, it's okay. Uh, because I really want to put this up for the fact that it needs to get put up one last time, but it's going to interfere with the chat, and I'll take that on my take. But while she's live, let's turn around and put this up. And the big question is, why is her gift suspended on that one account, Kim? Sorry if you can't see the chat. It's going to be tough, but we'll work through this. Kim, if you're watching, which I know you are, sweetheart, it's okay. You're going to have a lot to explain to SSI when they turn around and see all this information coming their way. Just to let you know, just putting it out there. These are facts. These are receipts. And this doesn't even include your subs. So, Kim, time to pay the piper. I told you I was done with you on this app, and I was not lying. So if she's watching, just let her know that phone calls were made today, and it's not looking too good for you. My suggestion would be to move on from this app and be gone. I did make the phone calls that did matter, 2 of them, major ones. You are a liar in reference to the phone call that you made to the office. Because I tell you right now, they were 2 separate people that answered that phone. Just to let you know, Kim. So I have plenty of receipts that can go on for
Yeah,
days.
and see, like,
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't
I'm
need
on
you.
HUD or Section 8 too. And I'm on HUD or Section 8 or whatever you call it. And when, I got to the interview, they ask about if you have any source of income other than what I have, like any social media apps and stuff like that. So let me,
Aaron, it would be
she
Kim
has to
Peter.
disclose that information.
Yeah. And the thing is she doesn't want to disclose it because she knows that the minute she discloses that information, she's going to lose or they'll reassess her SSI down to a lower number. Then, therefore, it's going to affect her on
Right.
her rent. And just because you utilize different Cash Apps, PayPals, it doesn't matter because they turn around and they go by your social security number. They'll locate all of that money that you're getting in and they're going to assess
Yeah.
it.
They can pull it from anywhere.
Yep.
Yep. They can pull that from anywhere. Yep. That's kind of like with the doctors, with your doctors and stuff like that. They could put their social security in, and they can find out whatever doctor you went to. That's what I was told.
Right.
So, but
Dana,
I'm going to
you've been
drop
very
down because
patient.
my daughter needs to speak with me. But it was nice talking
No,
to you.
that's
But I will
fine.
still be in.
Thank you for coming up.
I'm gonna
Thank
drop
you,
I
down
did
as
Dana.
send you a
well.
message as well about the whole cat
Hey,
thing.
Lady J,
Thank you.
you have a
I
good
don't know
night.
how. Yeah. Thanks. I sent you a message too about the whole cat thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Y'all, I'm going to drop down too and be in the comments. Thank you so much for the get well wishes. I really appreciate you guys, all the love. I'll be
Are you
around if you need me.
at home front?
Yes, finally, yes.
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. I told you to rest and relax.
Yes, I know. I'm going down to the comments. Thank you guys for the love.
All
I
right.
appreciate all of you.
Night, dear. Dana, you've been very patient. Thank you.
No, I have a service dog myself, and so one thing also is you have to call the county and register that dog or whatever animal you're going to have with your apartment complex and all that stuff. That has to be done. And then I just so happened to have my meeting the other day to go over my income and how the housing numbers change, for us on SSI and disability.
Mm-hmm.
But I just asked the lady a what if question, what if someone was on, these apps making money and you're still paying stuff? Because I was reading over those paragraphs they give us to read and all that stuff. She told me they can go back to day one with Kim getting her SSI, and they'll pull records, phone records, all that stuff. They can get all that stuff, no problem. So they'll be able to know what Kim has done in her own banking, on her phone and computer or whatever, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And she will have to pay it back. And that includes them putting her on Medicaid, because a lot of times you don't have insurance then, so they pay your Medicaid and give food stamps. And so what was explained to me is, I mean, she would have to pay all that stuff back, and she won't qualify ever in the state she lives in for any benefits. You know, and then also, Jeff, do you remember when she sold all of her stuffed animals and she was so poor and she was putting them in boxes and she was mailing them out and people were giving her money on the cash apps?
Right.
No one ever got their stuffed animals.
Dang.
She didn't send one stuffed animal or anything out to anybody. So I just thought, oh, you know, I don't know if those videos are still around, but I just remember when she sat there on her couch trying to raise her rent that much, you know, and was, I'm going to sell this one and this one and this one, and
I
I'll mail it out to you.
I know Hope's trying to request, but it's not allowing me to get her up here for whatever reason. I have no other special settings. I really would love to have Hope come back up. Hmm.
Well, you can drop me, Jeff, if you need to make room, but I just, you know, I wanted to say
No, I mean, we have
animals.
plenty of room. That's not a
Yeah.
problem. The problem is, I think
Isn't it the way you have the boxes laid out right now? Because it's
it
only
could
four.
be. It could be. Let me
Yeah,
change them up.
silly goose. Come on, Goober.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Exactly. You always got to ruin the fun.
Now we got that. Now I got to
Next
change.
time I'll make sure. Next time I make sure I'll do a darker background. But I did this for you in like literally like 5 seconds. Okay, from memory.
Look, I'm at a loss here in my video on my page. Okay. Oh, yeah.
We can find
Well,
you a better one, Jeff. We'll find you a better one. Just hold on.
Don't worry. I'll still tag you in wonderful posts. Don't worry.
Oh, I just happened to come on the other night and catch the end of him talking to Kim, and I was like, oh my God, I missed all that. Where am I going to find all this to watch it?
yeah.
And then old Carl.
Oh, and by the way, just to let you all know, YouTube is up and running. I've posted uh, any and all videos from her chewing me out to the live on Sunday. It is all posted in there. So,
Yeah.
no, her account didn't get banned. She kicked me to the curb, giggles. She doesn't love me anymore. I lost my honey. My honey.
Yeah.
And all you ever did was try and advocate for her.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Uh, it's
No
because
matter
I
how mad
tried to
you
help her
got.
out. No, it's not healed, Jody. It's still broken. It's still her.
Oh my God. Oh.
I'm just saying. No, she didn't come in, and if she did, I wouldn't. I'd be surprised. Hi, Megan. How you doing, dear? Um, Look, recap on tonight's live for anyone that's missed it. I put out a basic timeline. I wasn't doing so hot on that in the reference to pictures and screenshots of her lives, where she December 2nd was asking for money for groceries. I'm doing well, thank you, Megan. To the point where she switched right over to over $800 for her rent,
Yep.
and where it dropped down to $743, and to a point where she was getting the money in through her gifts, to a point where she turned around and took the monetary amount off and then was just verbally asking. She had her cash app up too, to a point where HUD does have assistance for anybody that's going to be evicted from HUD.
Yep.
Uh, and I put that information up, and I still have it if anybody needs it.
job at breaking things.
Yeah.
Wow, I heard that. I heard
Did not. There was no witnesses either because these people are
Nope.
invisible.
Yep.
that. So
That was
here's
on
the
my other
account name
page.
for YouTube. See the at symbol down below or
Uh-huh.
right underneath all for one? Screenshot that, copy it, paste it in the YouTube search bar, and you will find that account.
All right, maybe I'll
Um,
try that because I could not find you for the life of me.
He does
wow.
that sometimes.
I think you blocked me on YouTube and just didn't tell me.
Yeah, right. No, that's Austin that would do that. I'm just saying. Oh.
Well,
Um,
y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go to bed early while my fiance's home and not out driving in the snow we're getting here in Tahoe. And
You keep it out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I will be on next time. Make sure you hit my name, Jeff, like first, so I can see you and get on there quicker when I'm missing out on this stuff. It's not so fun.
Willow, is she getting gifts on that account?
Yeah.
Wow.
Her
God
sister
rest her
was one
soul.
that stopped.
See, here's going to be the problem for her. She's going to lose that SSI.
somebody in the comments wanted to know if what's her name could use my account again. Yeah, she can use it again. I haven't logged her out of it, so she should be able to just click at the top. Click at the top and it'll switch you from your account to mine and just to request the box again like you did the other day.
Oh boy, I am so sad. I am missing that Mary Joe. Oh, they said she's singing, so I was just saying how sad I was that I was not.
Oh, Hope, do you still have the login? I don't remember how I sent it to you the other day.
Okay. You all still there?
Yeah.
Spooks, what's up? Oh, she paused. Okay, Gracie Hands. Okay. That's understandable, Hope. That's also respectful. But we'll work on that the next time.
I just looked at the messages, Hope, and um do you still have our conversation?
Hold on. Oh, well, look, I'm going to end this up, wrap this up tonight. I'm pretty much done toast. Stick a fork in me tonight.
Yeah.
Uh, but this is the YouTube account. Feel free to go to it. I also have Instagram. I have Clapper. I have Favorited. And I'm looking into one or two other apps. Resource link tree is in Instagram. It's also in Clapper and Favorited as well. Um, and I'm working on this, trying to get it fit in here somehow, some way. Other than that, I'm done.
Yeah, I will follow.
Yes, salty
I
dog.
will
I
follow
will be
all of
on soon.
you. I'll follow all of you back, but currently it won't let me follow any more people. So if it looks like I didn't follow you, it's I followed too many people the other night.
Oh, yeah, that can happen too. You can shadow ban your account by doing that.
Yeah, I did. I shadow banned my account real bad.
Yeah.
All right, you'll have a good
And it
night.
happens. All righty. Stay safe.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Bye. So, look, in the long run, do your research on individuals. We all know this. We all live this. Um, Other than that, I'm done for the night. Trollovision, as always, it's been a pleasure having you up in a box.
Always
Appreciate you.
appreciate
Appreciate
it.
everything you do. Make sure if you're having any problems or issues, go to the resource link tree. It's in my bio. If you have any questions, uh, reach out to me in a DM. Thank you, Hope. And we'll work something out to get you back up in the box properly. Um, Lady J, as always, thank you very much for coming up into the live, up into a box. You're more than welcome anytime to come up. Other than that, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, everybody have a good night. Thanks for being here, and thanks for all the eyes and ears that are out there.
Yes. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially you, Trollovision and Fern. You're my new besties always.
We
Uh,
appreciate it.
uh-huh. Other than that,
Have a
all I got to say is all for one and one for all. Good luck, Kim, because I don't think it's going to end well for you. Everybody have a safe night. Drive home safely if you're out. And we'll have probably one more live before Christmas. And I'll change up the background for you all. Other than that, take